Welcome to episode 944, part 1, New Industries and New Billionaires, case study of Don Valentine, Godfather of Venture Capital. This is an outline of episode 944. So, what is a new industry? I give it 3 conditions. First, not a copycat. Well, this is a good-looking cat, but it's a bad cat because it's a copycat. The second condition of a new industry, it has to be different. Here's Steve Jobs saying, think different. The third condition of a new industry, it has to have a hockey stick type of growth curve. Let's say from 1 million user to 150 million users. New industries come new billionaires. In 2020, none more famous and more important than Eric Yuan of Zoom. With a net worth of $18 billion. He's a very rich guy, and he only made the list in April 2019. Well, you can say he got lucky because video conferencing became very popular during the pandemic. Please watch episode 545 of this channel. Now, case study number 1 of New Industries, New Billionaires. We have Don Valentine here. He's the founder of Sequoia Capital in 1972. In 2020, Sequoia Capital is the largest venture capital firm in the world. Don Valentine.
This industry.
Don?
I would like to correct the record. I came 1,000 miles to be here from Montana only to be identified with a major criminal. I mean, the Godfather is not an image that I hope my grandchildren recognize.
Don Valentine is quite an unusual character. He's this loudmouth, big-mouth New Yorker. He did not graduate from an Ivy League school, and he did not have an engineering background. Next, the famous close encounter of Don Valentine with the hippie Steve Jobs. At the time, Don Valentine invested in Atari, and Steve Jobs was an engineer at Atari. Important investment was in Apple Computer.
In 1976, the only people who believed in the personal computer club, 21-year-old Steve Jobs had partnered with Steve Wozniak to create a circuit board kit they called the Apple I.
But I said call Don Valentine because Don had a high probability of seeing the opportunity.
So we had our meeting. I went to Steve's house and we talked. And I was convinced it was a big market just embryonically beginning. Steve was in his Fu Manchu look, and his question for me, tell me what I have to do to have you finance me. I said, we have to have someone in the company who has some sense of management and marketing and channels of distribution. He said, fine, send me 3 people. I sent him 3 candidates. 1 he didn't like. 1 didn't like him. And the third one is Mike Markkula. Mike Markkula worked for me at Fairchild before.
Well, the rest is history. Don Valentine became a multi-billionaire, and Steve Jobs also became a multi-billionaire. In 2020, Sequoia Capital is the largest VC in the world, and Apple is the most valuable company on earth. Well, what's the lesson for us mortals? Invest in new industries because the disruption ahead will blow your mind. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave your questions and comments below. My next video will be New Industry, New Billionaire, Part 2. Mike Milken, John Malone, and Larry Allison. Wishing everyone peace and prosperity.